Alright, I think we might actually be live. I think. Maybe. You never know. Let me actually go into the right thing. And do the thing, and do the other thing, and then do another thing. There we go. Ah, it's always so much fun to do all of the things. So, yeah. Today is 100 Baby Challenge Day. Huzzah! Yay! Not that anybody's here, but that's okay. I am not too fussed about it. I forgot to put up a community tab because honestly, I was pigging out today. And it was absolutely wonderful. We ate a bunch of absolutely delicious food. And I am full and fat and happy. Well, mostly happy. My face still hurts. But, you know, that is life. I am moving the microphone just in case it makes any stupid noises. Or maybe I'm not. I have no idea what I'm doing. Don't mind me. We'll put you over there. Hopefully I am audible. And I will move my drink over there. And we are going to jump back in and see what is up with Miss Lilith and her giant brood. Yeah. And hey, Lucy, how you doing this week? I am making it. Mostly. Hopefully, I don't have to, like, pause the stream and go take more Tylenol, hopefully. Crossing my fingers, although my jaw is starting to hurt again. Getting teeth pulled sucks. Like, I'm legit just gonna whine about that, hopefully not too much. Alright, Miss Lilith, let's pause for a minute so we can see what on earth is going on. Looks like most of the kids are asleep. I'm looking at it now. We've got Aaron, who is a teenager. As soon as he hits A, we're going to age him up and move him out. Santos is also a teenager, and so is Isabella. So we've got 3 teens. That's awesome. Connor, number 4, is a grade schooler. And then Jacob is a toddler. And we have Mabel, who is a infant. Becky, take your time. We'll be here. Don't worry about that. We will be here. Oh, it's okay. It's frustrating. Like, my teeth were never fantastic. And between having kids, being lactose intolerant, so I didn't drink milk and I didn't seek out alternative sources of calcium, and just getting older and having ulcers through my 20s, my teeth are shot, and every time, and my teeth are shot and dentists are expensive, we'll just leave it at that. So losing a tooth was very, very much not the vibe, but it is what it is. Alright, looking at this, it looks like young Jacob needs to go to the bathroom. So Lilith, who has full energy, let's get her to potty train Jacob. Also looks like the baby is doing pretty good, and we can probably get rid of that.
Oh, yes.
Other than that, Jacob, wow. I guess it's 5:20 in the morning. It's okay that he's awake. Alright, Lilith. Let's get this kid potty trained. I can't even really remember what was going on when we left off last time, but it looks like everybody's needs are pretty good. Lilith, what trimester are you in? You are in the first trimester still. Oh, and she had some mediocre woohoo last time.
Yes.
Poor thing.
Oh.
I guess with as many kids as she has, that's not terribly surprising. Alright, Connor is about to bust. You should definitely go to the bathroom. I never heard that about sleeping with your mouth open. That is a thing I have not heard of. Connor, get yourself some food, you little goober. Santos is about to bust and quite miserable. Oh, he's going for the bush. Alright, we might actually have to rebuild this house very soon. Also, I've had this on double speed. I'm like, what is going on? Oh my gosh. Alright. That is the danger of double speed. Aaron, you probably should get up, my son. There we go. Everybody can head off to school, and Lilith... Oh my goodness. Lilith, can we maybe repair that? Possibly clean that toilet because it's disgusting? Oh, look at that. We've got flies, we've got... Oh, that's just nasty. Okay. Alright, kids, I know you're miserable, but everybody study hard, please, so that you can age up. Alright, everybody's off to school, and... Young Jacob, what skills do you need to work on? I'm sure you need to work on some of them. Oh yeah, your skills are pathetic. Well, let's have you maybe babble and then work on some imagination. Lilith? Lilith, I told you to repair the sink, please. She's like, I don't want to repair the sink. I want to go talk to my baby. No, there's no time limit. We are going to keep on chugging till we hit 100. Hopefully I can do it in less time than some other YouTubers I've watched. I think Kelsey and Peachake, I think it took her like 3 years to get to 100. Then there's another YouTuber, Little Simsy, and I think it took her maybe longer. So if we can get this done, I'll be very proud of us, honestly. But I really want to do it because I've never finished this challenge. So I'm kind of excited for the idea. Alright, Lilith, you are doing fantastic, sweetie. And she is, honestly, I think she's doing really good. We will sell that. She's got that toilet cleaned. It's kind of nice only having 2 kids at home. I'm kind of cool with that. And we probably... Oh, these plants, they look terrible. Let's fertilize these plants. They look really burned. Like, I am not sure what's up with that. Fertilize that one. Maybe check on this and see how we are doing with our satisfaction. We still need to grow a cow plant and evolve some excellent plants. Well, we will keep working on that. It looks like young Jacob is doing fantastic. The baby is sleeping. Good, 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 good. Jacob's like, look, I have a carriage. It's a carriage that's also an eagle. Now it's a block. Kids are goofy. I do like trying to figure out what the Sims are thinking with all of this. Alright, Lilith, why don't you maybe do another painting? Well, everything is kind of peaceful for a few minutes. And I'm going to check out the wall and see who our last daddy was. Alright, it was this dude. Hey, nice! She just hit max level on her painting skill. That is fantastic. Oh my goodness, but yeah, we might actually have to size this house up and give her her own bedroom, because I foresee a future where all of these kids, speaking of kids, the baby's crying. Let's do some super efficient baby care. But yeah, I foresee her needing her own bedroom with a door, maybe. So we might have to give up that whole micro home boost. But she also needs to earn a little bit more. Well, we could maybe make the house a little bit bigger. We might do that here in a little bit. Ooh, egg salad, sandwich, and sleep. That works. Well, I'm glad to have you here even for a few minutes. We are just going to keep on trucking along trying to make as many babies as possible. Which is always fun. Alright, how is Jacob doing? Jacob is starving to death. But hey, look at that imagination go up. Let's get him something to eat. Maybe... let's get some grilled cheese out for this child. Alright, Jacob, why don't you stop playing and go grab yourself some grilled cheese while your mom paints a picture. And your little sister plays with her toes, I do believe. Lilith, that painting is actually pretty nice. Darn it, why can't I paint that well? Alright, sell that to a collector, let's make some money. How are her needs? You know, well, I was gonna have her grab a sandwich, but looks like the baby took the last one. Alright, let's cook something. Let's make... Well, you know what? Let's make more grilled cheese. What the heck? Grilled cheese is always an easy one. Tasty, too. I'd say about once or twice a month I have a day where I'm just like, you know what sounds good to me? Grilled cheese. Of course, today, it was so good. My neighbor from 2 doors down, who is also my contractor who's working on the house, I had bought a brisket, and he has a smoker. Jacob, why don't you go ahead and go to sleep, son? He has a smoker, so he agreed to cook the brisket, and then my other neighbor, she made potato salad and provided the house. I provided the brisket and I made cupcakes. And then my neighbor that's the contractor, he smoked the brisket and made these really good baked beans. And we just had this, oh, and corn on the cob. And we just had this lovely, like, Labor Day, end of summer picnic. It was so good. Even with my face hurting, it was still 1,000% worth it. It was delicious. I was very, very happy. I think the worst part about it was waiting for it to actually be time to eat. But it was really, really good. Lilith, you know what? Everybody is doing good. Why don't you get a shower while the house is peaceful? It was kind of like a block party, if by a block you consider it being, you know, just a couple. Oh my goodness, long line for the checkout. I can't, you know, the last time I went shopping after dark was probably when I lived up north of here in Houghton. Now, I don't know. Living in the middle of the woods, it is so much easier to not. Sweetie, why don't you take a nap? Everybody nap. Everybody's asleep. It's so much easier just to go out during the day rather than trying to actually... Alright. Ugh, Aaron is still not an A student. Darn it. Alright. Pause this for a minute and let's see. Isabella is doing well, but we have no A's. Really? Darn it. Alright, fine. Let's give our kids their instructions so that they are not miserable. You go jog to clear your mind. Santos, you get some leftovers, and then why don't you go for a jog to also clear your mind instead of throwing a tantrum? Isabella actually is not too bad. Isabella needs to get a shower, get herself something to eat. No, she can just get leftovers. And then maybe do her homework, I think. Connor is, other than the fact that he needs fun, is doing fantastic. Oh, that's cool. It is so nice to actually have good neighbors. Like, it's kind of priceless, honestly. Alright, everybody go, 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 go. I am so lucky because my neighbor actually owns both cabins. So she owns the cabin on either side of me, she and her husband. So I get to say that I like all of my neighbors. It's kind of wonderful. So it's really good. And then my neighbor 2 doors down is also fantastic. And it just happened to work out perfectly that he's also a contractor. And so, you know, I have the local contractor who is working on my house. And he doesn't even have to drive very far to go to work. Oh, and there's a raccoon. Hello, raccoon. You're so cute. I would flip the camera, but I don't think that you would be able to see him very well. Lilith, you are awake. Hello, my darling. How are you doing? The baby is awake, but the baby is fine. And you know what? Let's keep... Actually, you know what? Let's convene a meeting of daddies. I love the name of that thing. Because we need, now that we know that we are pregnant, we need to cool things off. I think, yes, that is Derek. We need to cool things off with Derek and kick him out of the club. Oh, and we also need to change that dirty... Is that Derek? Derek, you need to move. You know what? Let's do that whole thing that we say. Ask to just be friends. Since we are nice and pregnant. Wait, is Jeffrey still in? Oh, we need to kick out Jeffrey too, because I think that's Mabel's dad. We gotta keep the rotation going here. Alright. We are now just friends with Derek. And we should... Oh, that is so good. Is he changing the baby's diaper, or is he just... I can't even tell. The baby is still crying. Please, change the baby's diaper. Oh my goodness. It was really nice because it was my neighbor and her husband, and then the other neighbor that's the contractor, and his son and his son's girlfriend came in today and are staying in the cabin next door to me. And then my neighbor and her husband's daughter drove in from Wisconsin. So it was just, it ended up being a really nice gathering. And I was very, very happy with it. Alright. Aaron is feeling flirty and going for a shower. Santos is still not having fun. That's not Santos. I have no idea where Santos is. Santos is somewhere and eating. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You know what, Santos? Why don't you, what is fun? What is fun for... Somebody tell me what's fun for a teenager. Because I have no idea. Santos, why don't you sell that to a collector and try painting? Painting is fun. Painting is always fun. And then we are going to do some adjusting in our club. Alright, Lucy, sleep well. Have a wonderful weekend. Alright, Santos, why don't you try painting and see if you think that that's fun? Aaron, who is feeling flirty, needs to go ahead and get some leftovers. Isabella's done with her homework. That is fantastic. Aaron, once you are done with that, why don't you do your homework? Santos, is this fun? This is not fun. I think painting is fun. How is Connor doing? Connor, do your homework. There we go. Alright, and I said we needed to do some adjusting on this club. Club details. We are going to kick Jeffrey out of the club. We are also kicking Derek out of the club. We need to do requirements. Age, career, marital status. Actually, none of these requirements are what we need. We just need the requirements to be able to get Lilith pregnant. So, yeah, let's close that and just maybe add a sim. We've had a baby with him, we've had a baby with him, we've had a baby with him. That's our kid. That's our kid. Had a baby with him, had a baby with him. I think we had a baby with Michael. Yeah. Had a baby, or have a baby on the way with Derek. Ah! We haven't had a baby with Johnny Zest yet. And we don't even know this guy, so they are now part of the club. Awesome. Can we get any good perks in the club? Let's see here. What perks do we want? I would make a homework club for the kids too, but honestly, I'm not sure that it's worth it. We don't want the club to be angry. We're gonna buy a flirty vibe to our club. We want our club to be super flirty because that should make Lilith much luckier in romancing these Sims. Everything we do is just to make sure. Now, of these men, I wonder who we should make our next daddy. Looks like Thomas might be our best bet. Oh, Isabella says, no one likes me. No one will ever like me. Why do I bother with anything anymore? You know what? We're going to tell her people like her. She just needs to look around. Good job. Thanks for the advice, Mom. Alright, you know what? I think we're going to end the club meeting. And check on Mr. Santos. Who, yeah, his fun level is gone. Alright, Santos, sell that to a collector. Can you maybe jog to clear your mind? Will that help you at all? I mean, jogging is honestly not all that fun, but you can pretend that it is. Isabella, yes, thank you. Take care of that baby. Awesome. Why don't you go ahead and feed the baby too? There we go. This is the joy of having teenagers, is Lilith, who I think crawled into a tent to go to sleep. Yep. Yeah, we need to get her her own bedroom, but we'll get to that. Alright, Aaron is doing his homework. Isabella, my darling, why don't you do your extra credit work? Santos, are you having anything that resembles fun yet? No. Alright, stop jogging. You think jogging sucks. Play a video game. Play a little bit of Blick Block, and maybe you won't be so miserable. Connor has finished his homework. Great job, buddy. How are you doing on everything? You do need to use the restroom. And then, can he actually do extra credit? He can. So he can do restroom and some extra credit, and that will be fantastic. So, how is everybody else's week? Egg salad is amazing. I'm not fond of egg salad. But then again, I'm like the most horrible, picky person on earth. So, that should not be a surprise to anyone that I'm like, egg salad, meh. Although my son says I make a good egg salad. So I guess that counts for something. Alright, Aaron, you know what? Where is Santos? I have no idea. Aaron, why don't you go ahead and go to sleep? Santos... Oh, he is slowly coming home. In the most dramatic teenager fashion ever. Isabella, what on earth could be fun for you? You know what might be fun for her? Napping. I think we are going to let her go ahead and go to sleep. Santos, once he gets his fun out of the rock bottom, is going to do his little thing and possibly go to sleep. Lilith is starving to death, but her energy is better. That's good. Alright, let's... You know what? While she has the time... That's so funny. Actually, you know what? I don't like... I was gonna say any pie, but that would be a lie. The only pie I like doesn't really count as pie because it's just... You literally take chocolate pudding and... Go ahead and change that baby's diaper. It's just chocolate pudding in an Oreo pie shell. And then you throw it in the refrigerator, and it's like 1,000% the best thing ever. You know what? Why don't you bounce the baby a little bit? Interact with these children just a little bit, and then we'll go maybe paint a picture. Because money is a good thing. Not bad. We actually almost have 10,000 simoleons. I think when we hit 10,000, we'll work on redesigning the house a little bit. Alright. Santos, your fun is now up enough. Let's get you to take a shower. Use the restroom. Do all of that exciting stuff. Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and send him to bed after he does that. And Connor, why don't you get some leftovers? And you know what? You can probably take a shower tomorrow, so just go ahead and go to bed. Yeah, if we can get these guys up to 10,000 simoleons, I think it will probably be enough to redesign the house and Maybe make like a kid's bunk room and get rid of some of the tents. Like maybe if we can make something that's got like a toddler barracks, a other kids barracks, and give Lilith her own bedroom, that might be good. I hate giving up the boosts that you get from having a micro home, but this is getting a little bit out of hand here. So that is going to be our goal, along with her possibly having another baby. Ooh, we are so close. One more painting, dear. Let's do another medium painting. Seems like the baby is awake but not upset. I'm so excited. So I keep debating. I think the next time The Sims has another good sale on their bundles, because they have a lot of good sales quite often, I might do another bundle thing. And I keep debating between the Get to Work pack, which would give us a few nice little things, but especially it would let us send her to the hospital and watch her give birth. Nothing graphic. They put you in this strange birthing machine. But you get birth certificates with your kids, which would be nice. That's one. There's City Living, which that pack is really cool. I don't know. There's too many packs. And you could spend all of your money on it, which is not something I'm willing to do, so I usually wait until they go on sale. What does she actually want to do? She wants to weed a plant, meet someone new, and discuss her fears. You know, I think we all want to discuss our fears, Lilith. So, I also want to apologize because this week has been really, really off for me with this whole tooth thing. So I am so sorry if I haven't, like, been doing as long on the videos as sometimes. I feel like I've been doing a lot of kind of low effort videos this week, so I wanted to apologize for that. Alright, it is time to do some building. We hit 10,000 simoleons, so maybe we will do a little bit of expanding. Let's put this on afternoon lighting. Get rid of some of this stuff. I think what we're going to do is just maybe expand on the house a little bit. Like maybe just build out. Give it some wings. I really hate giving up the tiny home. City Living looks like a really good expansion pack, but Get to Work looks like it's got some cool features, so I don't know. Alright, we're going to put some of this stuff in our inventory so that we have room to do things. And then hopefully we will remember to take it all back out of the inventory when we are done. Now we can probably just put the poo bush over there. There we go. Put that in the inventory. Put that in the inventory. I am going to so miss the micro home bonus, but oh well. Put the baby in. Oh, I can't put the baby in the inventory? Really? Not that babies go in the inventory, but hey, you know? Sorry, kid. He's like, what the heck? Alright, we're gonna leave the bathroom as is. We will definitely leave this as like the living area. And then maybe we will just build out a little bit, I think. maybe build back a little bit too. Probably gonna need a second bathroom too. Alright, we are not unlimited funds, so let's try and keep this reasonable. But I do want a bunker for toddlers. Yeah. That's... I don't know that I would actually do a lot of going to work with my sim, but I do like some of the features that were added, like, you know, the hospitals and things like that just seem really cool. Alright, that's going to be Lilith's room. And then maybe we'll do... continue the hallway. Keeping an eye on our money. Continue the hallway and bring this over there. Is this going to be an aesthetically pleasing house? Probably not. But you know what? That's okay. Right now, we are not all that fussed about aesthetics, I don't think. Our Sims are just like, what are you doing? I was sleeping there, darn it. Helps if you actually connect this wall to the rest of the house. There we go. Yes, 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 we know. We are no longer a tiny home. Sad face. Alright. Why did that not put... No! Yep, my brain is working really, really well. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. I did like that design though, so we're gonna keep going with that idea. That way. Again, you know what? We're gonna sell these tents, at least a couple of them. That will give us some more money. Which is actually going to be a couple of rooms right there. Alright, fine. This should kind of work. That like quadrupled the house size. We might have to shrink that a little bit. Alright, so if we call this one Lilith's room, let's put her bed in there. There we go. We've got the bathroom there. We'll put another bathroom in there. Let's do another... I do want this to not look like utter crap. I just, you know... Alright, let's get the wall tool out. Sometimes I think I have more fun building in The Sims than I do anything else, but then I remember I actually have fun doing gameplay too, so... We're gonna do a... not the biggest bathroom, but not the tiniest either. That actually should work right there. Actually, we're gonna make that a little bit bigger, because I want 2 doors going into this. Good night, Lori. You have a fantastic weekend as we all bid farewell to summer. I hope you have a great one. Thank you for coming. I'm just gonna keep on chugging on the building thing and see what we can get done here. Alright, that's gonna be kids' rooms. This is gonna be toddlers. We're going to make it a little bit small. No, not that much smaller. A little bit smaller. And we're going to bring this in to about there, and this is going to be such a pain in the rear end to actually put a roof on, but that's okay. Alright, so if we put teens in here, bring that in a little bit, because I think we can get maybe bunk beds in there. Okay, let's look at this top down here. Not bad, actually. That should work. Alright. Get out the sledgehammer and open up this hallway. Then I'm gonna need... Did I actually put lights in this or not? I don't think I have any extra lights. Yeah. I need to see what kind of windows we got. There we go. Let's just duplicate those. Hi, Becky! We are expanding the house because it was time. Lilith needed her own room, and the kids are tired of sleeping in tents. So, we have created a larger house. Sadly, we're going to be giving up all of our wonderful micro home bonuses, but oh well. Life goes on, right? Right. Alright, we need some doors. Let's put, I think we went with yellow in here, but I'm not seeing yellow, so we'll do white doors. We need a door there, we need a door there. We need a door there, and we need a door there. That should be good enough. So basically what we're going to do is a toddler room and a teenage / whatever child room. And Lilith finally is going to get her own room that she can close the door and not have 10,000 kids watching her woohoo with all of her latest victims. I mean, her latest conquests. Yeah, we'll go with conquests. So let's get some lights in here so that we can actually see what's going on. Get these nice unobtrusive lights. There we go. Put a light in there. I don't think I ever put lights in this house. That's pretty bad. No wonder we can't ever see anything that's going on. Maybe one more light there. There we go. Nice. You're back and you didn't even get a scooter like malfunction, so I am greatly happy about that. Alright, we're going to continue with this color scheme, at least throughout there. Okay, I'm like, which other thing did we have here? I think it's in the stone, yes. There we go. I think that got all of that. Nope, not quite. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Is that a different? No, it's not a different shade. I figured before we start, you know, getting too into this, we need to make sure. Is it this floor? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, just go, there we go. And yes. Very good. Alright, let's do the kids' rooms in a different color paint. Just something easy. Oh my god, are you kidding, Becky? That figures. It sucks, but it figures. Alright, I think the toddler's room, we're gonna go with... Oh, that's very cute. You know what? We're gonna go with that for the toddler room. And then for teenagers and beyond, I like that. We still like that. There we go. Then we need some sort of bathroom tile, just something cheap. After all, we're not made of money. We've spent almost all of our money already. Lilith is going to have to get to painting even more. That's okay. I don't think we have too much more that we're going to have to actually buy. Alright. Now let's just duplicate that. Duplicate the toilets. Duplicate the sink. Put that in there. I think having 2 bathrooms is gonna, like, really work. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Becky. That has got to be so frustrating. Are these 2 different floors? They are 2 different floors. But at least you didn't have to, like, walk the whole way and actually, like, kind of be in pain. So that part's good. I like that. Ooh, I like that floor a lot. I cannot remember which floor we used. Ah, there we go. That's better. We're gonna leave Lilith like that. I kind of dig that. Alright, some bargain basement tile in there. Well, not that it's anywhere comparable, but my dumb face still hurts. Unfortunately. I'm kind of over this whole face pain thing already. Alright, let's see what we have in here. We've got 2 toddler beds, so let's go ahead and put those in the toddler room. We need to put this on the wall. Let's throw these walls up. There we go. Put the nightlight on the wall. We'll put a toddler potty in the toddler room. We will put a bear in the toddler room. We'll put some blocks in the toddler room. And you know what? We'll even put some blocks out in the hallway for the kids to play with. We'll give the toy box its own little fun place to hang out in the toddler room. We'll put some... Oh wait, that's the flirty painting. We want the flirty painting in our room. And then in this room, now that we actually have some room... Ah, yes, that's right. Oh, we need to put the baby... We're leaving the baby in the kitchen, dining room area. We're going to sell that decorative plate. We're going to sell that. I think we're going to... Do we have a window right there? I think we're going to leave the flower bench and the painting stuff outside. Nothing wrong with that. But now we can put this activity table here in the older kids' room. And we're going to actually have to sell the rest of these tents so we have enough money to buy some bunk beds. There we go. I do have to say, I I hope that I haven't been coming off in my videos this week as like the world's biggest whiny baby. It's just, I'm so deeply offended by this whole tooth pain thing that it's kind of become a focus. So if I have become overly annoying with it, I do apologize. Oh my gosh. I know that had to be exhausting. Alright, we're gonna put one set of bunk beds there. We'll put the other set of bunk beds right there. Oh, not in the middle of the wall. There we go. Now let's do it like that. I wonder if I could get the kids their own little computer. Yeah, that might be a luxury that they don't need right now. Alright, so we have room for 4 kids that are above toddler age and 2 toddlers right now. I think that might be good enough. Then all we really need is maybe put the wall up and take a look at this. Oh man. How far does it go on one charge? Is it like, is it a time thing or is it a distance on the scooter? Do that there. You know what? We are going to move. Oh, I feel like I'm whining all the time, but at the same time I'm like, but it hurts. It sucks. I think we're gonna buy the kids a TV and put a little, like, living roomy type thing. And all of our daddy pictures are gonna go in here in Lilith's room. We have got so many kids. At least I know, unless a couple of our teenagers age out on Monday, I'm pretty sure that we will not be able to have twins, at least not this go around. So that part's kind of good, because I'm not sure Lilith is really in the mood for twins right now. I think if she has twins, she will probably cry. Or maybe I'll cry. Maybe I'm just projecting. Alright. Let's get... Honestly, I think we're just going to do, like, a dining room table and put a TV up on the wall back there and call it good. I don't think I'm going to make, like, a big old living room for them. At least not yet. Maybe if she ever makes a lot of money, that'll be a thing she could do. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And then you had a migraine today. I am so sorry. That just... Ow. Alright, we're gonna put a dining room table right about there. Do I have any chairs in my inventory? Nah, not really. Alright, let's get some... just kind of cheap dining chairs. That should work. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that one not... Ugh. Need just a little bit more room. Now can I get the last chair? No. Fine. Alright, do I like that? No, I'm not done. Back to build by. Distance, a couple miles. That's actually, I mean, I guess it could be worse. It's honestly a little bit better than I would have thought. Alright, let's splurge out and see if we can afford a wall-mounted TV. That is a tabletop. Alright, that should make it so that the kids can actually get their fun up, but boy, that pretty much makes us broke now. It's okay. We can make it up. We totally can. Put this out here. We'll put our holiday box back out. We'll put our cute little pumpkin lights back out. And as soon as I get back from a quick run to have a human break, we'll jump back into gameplay. But give me like 2 or 3 minutes, okay? I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. That's probably my worst issue that I have with penicillin is it doesn't do the kindest things to my stomach, but at the same time it's not anything like that I'm allergic. It just sort of upsets the stomach. Alright, let's jump back in and put all these kids to bed. Well, maybe all these kids to bed. Nope, this one's hungry. Alright. Let's open the refrigerator. Put that out. He can grab a serving there. Aaron desperately needs some fun. Aaron, why don't you watch TV? No, Santos, you can't adult now. You will always be our baby. Actually, you can adult now if you really want to. I don't mind. But that's alright. It looks like Santos is going to draw some pictures. Isabel needs a lot of fun and something to eat. So she can go ahead and grab a serving of that. And also watch the current channel on TV. Connor is doing pretty darn good, but you know what? He could probably take a shower and then maybe get some sleep. Wait. Hang on, did the baby age up? No? Why does it suddenly look... Okay. I was really confused. Oh man, you can't bring your scooter inside to charge at all? Can you take the battery pack off of the scooter and bring it inside to charge it? Because that seems like it would be really inconvenient. Oh, this baby needs a bath. How are our kids doing? Oh, their fun is going up. That is fantastic. The baby needs a bath, and the baby also needs potty training. Unless he can just do the potty on his own. He can. That's awesome. And it is Mabel's birthday, which means we can age her up before we pop out the next baby. I actually like the layout. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Before I forget, put the walls up, because we have no roof on this house, and that's a little bit ridiculous. So, let's pull that to there. That works. And then, let's copy that and put it there and make it smaller. That. We're just going to do a really nice basic roof. Flip it around. Put that there. Don't worry, we'll shrink it down here in just a second. That and put it there. Okay. I guess that makes sense, Becky. I wasn't sure how that actually all would work. Yeah, that's the edge of the house. And that into there. And that into there. And we'll see how it all looks. Honestly, I've seen worse. We just need to... I think she's up to either 6 or 6 with 1 on the way. I think. We'll count here in just a second. I just need to make this match. Come on. There we go. And match that. Alright. I just didn't want the roof to look like absolutely ridiculous like it's about to, because it goes way out over there. So let's shrink that down. We just need a little flat piece. Or maybe just make this a little bit wider. There, that works. Good enough. I've seen worse. I've seen better, but I've seen worse. Alright, let's go down and there. Alright, we have Aaron, Aaron, Santos, Isabella, Connor, Jacob, and Mabel. And 1 on the way, and then we will work on... If we can have a baby per week, or per week that we do the 100 baby, I think we will be trucking right along. Is it going to be perfect? No. Will it take a while to get all these babies? Probably. But I think that might be our best bet. Alright. Aaron is hungry. So let's have him
Swarps
get
up.
some leftovers. Oh, he
PC.
can't get leftovers because Santos is in the way. Alright, let's try that again. Go get some leftovers, Aaron. There we go. The baby is sleeping. The other baby is going potty. I think once Santos eats, I think what we're going to have him do is give a bath to his little brother, and then he can go to sleep. I'm kind of excited because if we can get any of our teenagers to the point where we can age them up, then we can yeet them out of the house so we'll have room for more babies. Because our house is almost at max capacity. 5 miles isn't terrible, I guess. Honestly. I have definitely... Why is he not... Oh no, it was Aaron that I... Didn't I tell somebody... Alright, look. You. Bottle feed the baby. Actually, I think Isabella's gonna go deal with the baby. Alright, that's fine. What is she going to do? No, don't just coo at the baby. If you're gonna be there, bottle feed it. Aaron... Mabel's very cute. Alright. Santos, what are... No, you're not going to go take a nap in the bush. You know what I want you to do? I want you to give a bubble bath to your little brother. Please. I feel like these are my own kids. Aaron, oh look at him. He's going to go do extra credit on his own. That's cute. I've never heard that from Mabel, so that's pretty cool. Alright. You know what else we need to do? We need to check. She should be an A student. Oh, she needs to get one more skill up to level 3. That's why she has not been promoted. So let's check her skills really quick. Comedy, logic, and video gaming. Alright. Remind me when we wake her up next that she should probably work on logic. Santa, did you get a... Oh my gosh. Alright. You know what? Lilith, we need you to come and give this baby a bath. Give Jacob a bath. Because that boy is filthy. You have to sort of like really babysit your Sims. Yes, she does have a lot of love to give, doesn't she? Alright, the baby is finally getting a bath. Santos, for some godforsaken reason, is asleep in a bush. There's plenty of beds, but our weird little teenager is sleeping in a bush. Our erratic child, who wants to talk to himself, is having a wonderful time. I think his extra credit is done. Yes, his homework is as done as it needs to be. And how is he doing? He's fantastic. Awesome. Aaron needs to get a skill up. So you know what? Aaron is going to work on fitness after he... Oh, look at him. He's doing the dishes. That is adorable. The baby is sleeping. Oh, really? See, that's yet another one that I have not actually ever watched. You know what? Oh my gosh. Our baby is playing with hands. This does not surprise me at all. Hey, but it got him the thinking skill. Nice. He's sad from a potty accident. That's sad. Alright, Aaron,
Yips.
go jogging. That should get your fitness skill up. Lilith, why don't you sit down and teach some shapes to that baby? Speaking of the baby, his diaper is filthy, so Santos, can you get up? Yeah, last resort bush nap, please. Change the baby's diaper, please. Santos is got some issues, doesn't he? But he also, once he gets his homework done, should be doing pretty good. Oh, and Connor is doing art. Lovely. Alright, Santos, how about you actually try sleeping in a bed rather than the bush? You know? Cool idea? Sims. They're kind of ridiculous. Alright, Aaron is off jogging. Santos is taking a nap. Isabella is asleep. And Connor is... Ah, there he is. I'm like, Connor is somewhere. Connor, you know what? Is there a jungle gym nearby? We could send you off to go play somewhere, but... No, there's not. Well, life goes on. But you know what we can have him do? We can have him play arithmetic attack and get his mental skills up. Oh. So, I don't know if you saw it or not, Becky, but I put up a video yesterday showing my new bathroom window. I can't wait until like all of my windows are actually insulated windows. I'm so excited about that. Like, you have no idea how excited I am to actually have a house that has more than 2 inches of logs between me and the negative 20-degree weather outside. That is exciting. I am so... I'm ready. I'm ready to have a house that's not freezing to death. Alright, Lilith, why don't you polish that up? I feel like we really fell behind on Jacob. Because I feel like we possibly should have had him already aging up before this next one aged up. Alas, I didn't, which is sad. It's also fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, Aaron is filthy and grungy. But that's okay. He can come home and he can take a shower in the new shower. And we can work on this little one and check his skills. His movement's doing good. His potty is not too bad. We need to get the potty up to level 3. We need to get all these skills up to level 3. And he's going to go play in the toilet. No. Go talk to that. And then maybe his lowest skill is thinking, so maybe we are going to... He still can't get that. Maybe he'll awake yet. I wonder if Connor could teach him shapes. That... I am so pumped about the insulation. Like, is it going to be kind of a headache? Because I'm going to have to, like, move stuff around. That's fine. But, yeah, honestly, I am so darn excited about just actually having a warm house, honestly. Teach shapes to Jacob again, please. His thinking is his lowest skill.
Oh, yes.
She's like, hello, would you like to learn more shapes? He's like, I'm not sure if I do. Also, I realized when I was filming the James Harriet video, when I went in and showed the insulation in the bathroom, I was like, as I was panning, and I think I mentioned it in the video, I'm like, oh my god, you can see into my toilet and it looks like the filthiest toilet on earth. That's because of all the iron in our water. It's, yeah, it is what it is, but I was like, oh, everyone's gonna think that my toilet is just the most disgusting thing on earth. When it's not, it's just rust stains, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. Now what is tramadol? Oh, also the baby's crying and I didn't even notice. Lilith, why don't you super efficient baby care that baby? This baby is still having a good time. I feel like tramadol is something I should know what it is, but I don't. Alright, Jacob has thinking level 2. Lilith is starving, so why don't you do some cooking? Let's serve eggs and toast. This one needs to get off the computer and actually... Yes, he loves video gaming. That is good. Who doesn't love video gaming? Dizzy doesn't sound good either, though, honestly. Like, I can't imagine the migraine. That sounds so terrible. But I also can't, like, being dizzy sounds like it sucks, too. So, although, I think the worst thing is probably the last at least 2.5 weeks, and it's still going on because of now the tooth was pulled. But with this toothache that I had, is it keeps, even though it was a bottom tooth, it was shooting pains up literally into my eyeball. And so, like, for weeks I have just kind of felt not amazing. Oh, well, hi Marcus Flex, I don't think we know you. Like, at all. Let's do a friendly introduction. And Lilith doesn't know him either, so she can do a flirty introduction. Hey, look! We didn't even have to call in daddies. We just had men approach the door. That's kind of awesome. Alright, Connor, you're doing great. Why don't you go and eat and leave your mama to do her magic? Connor's like, I'm just going to keep standing here. Oh, look, and there's Michael Bell. Well, we'll invite him in, too. Lilith is getting to be quite the popular young lady, isn't she?
Yes.
I think he's the father of one of our children. But God help me, I don't actually remember. But you know what? Let's just try being friendly for a few minutes. We'll brighten his day. Maybe we'll discuss our fears. We'll ask about his romantic interests. Just check in on some stuff. And in the meantime, let's look at our wall of daddies. I think Michael is on it. I don't remember which kid Michael's is, but you know. It's perfectly fine. Alright, what is wrong with this baby? Other than the fact that he needs food and got it all by himself. Good job, baby. Alright. Marcus is exploring romantically. Well, isn't that nice?
Creambo like Creech.
Nuchi Cleany Broga. Za.
Also, poor little Jacob is exhausted and needs to potty. So once he's... Why is Michael in our bathtub? I don't even really think I want to know the answer to that. Alright. He, little Jacob, will do just fine. And Lilith is having a pleasant discussion. Let's maybe tell an unbelievable story. Discuss fitness techniques because Marcus Flex is very into fitness. Connor, you are falling asleep, so why don't you go to bed? There we go. Whose father is Connor? Or whose father... Who has Michael as a dad? Let me see if I can figure this out. We will look at the family tree. Jacob's father is Mortimer. Connor! Ah! Okay. Well, no wonder Michael showed up. He was visiting with his son. But now he can go home. Since we have a new conquest who just happened to show up. Alright, let's brighten this day, and now maybe give just a cheeky little flirt. Not a bold pickup line, just a nice cheeky little flirt. She's like, yeah, I think you're really good looking. You're active, handsome, having a pleasant conversation. Hello, Ari. How are you? We are busy brewing babies. I think that worked pretty good. You know what? Is she beguiling? I can't remember. I guess we can't beguile. Slip a little risque question in. The baby's asleep. The other baby is due 14 hours. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I always like hearing that somebody likes watching my silly videos. I love the Wall of Daddies, Becky. Like, the Wall of Daddies is fantastic. Uh-oh. I saw a negative thing. Alright. Well, Marcus... We're just chatting. It seems to be a pleasant enough conversation. You know what we're going to do? We are going to take a picture with Marcus and see how this... Oh, the Black Stallion. I like that one. It's, I think that was the very first kids book that I read. Yeah, because I had been reading the Dragon Riders for a little bit, I think. And then I was like, I want to do some kids books that, you know, make me happy too. And I decided that starting with the Black Stallion was an awesome idea. I don't want sad. How about excited? That should work there. And then maybe something really... Aww. That's adorable. It's kind of cool because a lot of people seem to say that the Black Stallion ones help them for school, which I think is really cool. You know, that's not exactly something that I did in school or had in school, but the fact that you can use that and do chapter by chapter and it actually gives you a hand makes me happy. So, sorry, I'm like rambling. Today's one of those days. How is she doing here? She
Oh.
needs to get one skill to level 3. And you know, if she's having fun video gaming, she can have fun video gaming. I, you know what? Maybe somebody can get into gardening. That might be a good skill for someone to have. Alright, I think we can evolve that. You know what? She's the only one up, so we're going to kick her off the computer. Can she actually weed? No, but she can sell all the carrots. Oh, she can weed. Awesome. Do a little bit of weeding. Maybe sell all the harvestables over here. And make sure that nothing needs watering. Nope, nothing needs watering. So how was your week, Ari? Have you had a good one? I feel like most everybody has been having an okay time. Oh, thank goodness we're making money back after we expanded the house, which is good. Also, I think I managed to screw up everybody's sleep schedule just in the last little bit, which is not cool. Oh my goodness, sorry. I have the yawns. I think I ate too much. You know, James Harriet is a good one. And I appreciate it. And then, honestly, I appreciate that you're watching The Little House, too. I wasn't sure how people would actually respond to Little House or James Harriet, because it seemed like most of the people that were leaving comments were talking about the Dragon Rider books, which I love the Dragon Riders of Pern series. It's fantastic. So I wasn't sure if people were going to actually stick around when I transitioned over into doing a new series or not. But I am very glad that you started watching, Becky. Especially because you are like the fountain of knowledge for all things Little House now that you're reading The Pioneer Girl. That's so cool. I really do feel like you give us the scoop on all of the books. It's kind of awesome. Alright, Santos needs to use the bathroom. What else does he need to do? That's about it, other than get something fun. I think he has got one skill up to level 3, so if he doesn't have more homework... he does have homework to do. That's okay. Living out in the woods with my weird woods internet, I am completely up on the whole glitches thing. I have glitches all the time. Alright. You, my dear, need to get a skill to level 3. How about a parenting skill? Can you do that? That would be nice. My week, I had a tooth pulled, so could be better, but honestly it could be way worse. I've had a lot of pain this week, but on the flip side, an exciting side, I have been getting new windows and insulation. So I have this hopeful... I am hopeful that I will have a much more comfortable winter this year. And probably a little bit cheaper on the heating propane. Why is the baby still screaming? Alright, Santos... No, Santos can't do that. Lilith, wake up and take care of your baby. Super efficient baby care, Mabel. Oh, she is so big. Oh, I'm very excited about having a nice warm house. Like, that's gonna be so cool.
Trivna.
I am totally down for having a house that will not be as cold as it has been. Especially since it gets down to, like, it gets down to well below 0 for a decent chunk of the winter. So, having insulation is going to be kind of awesome. Oh, I can imagine. Thank you so much, Ari. Like, it's like I keep saying when I'm reading the Little House books, especially since I'm just now getting to the point where I'm remembering some of them and realizing that maybe my mom edited as she read them to me. You pay attention, I guess it would be, to different things depending on maybe your age or stage of life.
Bon and Gravi?
I don't know. It's interesting to me, the things that I notice that I probably didn't notice as a kid. Like, I don't think it ever hit me just how racist Ma was any of the first times that I read the Little House books. But now, I definitely notice. Santos, what you doing there, bud? You desperately need fun. Does he find painting fun now? That would be good. Like, I'm not going to complain if he does. You know what? When and if I actually hit 1,000, I'll probably do some sort of a live or something. It makes it a lot of fun, but honestly, I'm trying not to obsess or pay too much attention to it, but it's getting closer. It's getting closer. Not sure how close, but it is getting at least a little bit closer. What is wrong with him now? Oh my goodness. You know, he could actually watch TV.
Oh, yoyum. Arabra?
Russia?
Oh, Odessa.
Funny.
Alright, you know what? That's all well and good. Ah, he's getting his social up though. But you know what? Why don't you go watch comedy? There we go. And Isabella is out here reaching logic level 2. And I think Lilith should be getting... Oh my gosh, she's still only just in the second trimester. Alright, I almost feel like we need to start going into double speed, but I'm not good at double speed with The Sims. Also, I ran out of Fago. Aaron's like, yeah, I'm gonna blow this popsicle stand here soon. As soon as we get this skill up one more, we should be a grade A student by Monday. So, Aaron, use the bathroom, and then we are going to probably send him out. Send him out to do some jogging because that is his highest skill. 10 p.m. sending this kid out jogging. Gotta love it. It's a good thing that The Sims is a nice, safe neighborhood. Alright, Aaron. Go out. Jog, my child.
Yishla Henbe? Oh, so Bansaba.
Notched up. Oh.
You know, I actually make all of the requirements to get monetized except for the number of subscribers. Which, it is what it is. You know, not that I expect I would be making very much, but it's fun. And I think, as you can tell by the fact that I put out 10 bazillion videos a month, I have fun doing this, honestly. Because if I didn't have fun, I wouldn't be doing it. So, I don't know. It's just... I have a lot of fun. And I always have, and as long as I'm having fun doing what I'm doing, I'll keep doing it. But yeah, if you're curious about the whole monetization thing, and I don't even know how long it takes YouTube to, like, because I think they have to go through your channel and actually see if they want to monetize you. But I think the bare minimum requirements are you have to have 1,000 subscribers and at least 4,000 watch times in the last 365 days. Which, honestly, I think I get almost that many watch hours per month. So, that part I'm good on. It was just getting to the subscriber part, which is cool. I'm not too stressed about it. I guess, if you want. You know, if you have a channel, that's the thing is I know that people do like different stuff with other creators. I've actually collabed with a couple of friends of mine that do YouTube, and I've been on their channel. They've never been on mine, but I've been on their channel a couple of times, and that was fun. Let's get him to take a shower, and then he can just do whatever he wants. She's getting hungry. Where is Connor? Connor is starving to death, but he's getting his food on his own. Awesome. Let's have her get some leftovers. How is she doing on her? She's almost up to level 3. She's not allowed to go eat until she gets to level 3. I mean, I guess, Ari, as long as you're not just, I guess, to keep you out of trouble, because I wouldn't care much, as long as you're not just taking and re-uploading a whole video, it should be fine. I know YouTube can get you if you just re-upload somebody's whole video. No, Becky, that is just being a mom who prioritizes every now and then her own mental well-being. You know? Seems like it's fine to me.
Swingle zibs, swingle bazulorn.
Like, there's so many little, like, there's so much with YouTube that I still don't understand. But, I don't know. All the YouTube rules are so weird. And then you see people who have really big channels who break the terms of service constantly. And it's, I don't know. It just seems to me sometimes like YouTube's good at making rules for one person but not for another. Alright, what is wrong with him? Oh, come on. Our youngest child is a snob who enjoyed sleeping on the ground, I guess, a lot more than he enjoyed sleeping in an actual bed. Also, Lilith, wake up and let's take care of this baby. That seems fine. I mean, I guess as long as it's... Well, no, it doesn't even matter. I was going to say, as long as it's not all the clips where I'm, like, cross-eyed or making stupid faces. But I bet that happens a lot. Have you ever noticed that, like, when you're watching a video on YouTube, if you hit pause, it always pauses on the worst face ever. Like, I cannot tell you how many times I have paused a video and been like, okay, that person who normally looks very nice has the derpiest face all of a sudden. It always seems like that to me anyway. I've even done it on my own videos. When I was going back through all of my videos so that I could put in the chapter breaks, I would like run through and kind of put myself on double speed so that I could just kind of speed through and get to each chapter and stuff. And I would hit pause and be like, oh good, look, I paused with my mouth hanging open and my eyes crossed again. That always seems to happen. Alright, Lilith, my dear, how are you doing? You know what? Well, you are here and not too terrible. Let's get you a shower. Check your trimester. 2 hours till third trimester. God, I hope she doesn't have twins. She is really big. Alright, check on these other children. Aaron, do you have a skill to level 3 yet? Yes, you do. Santos has a skill to level 3. The baby is crying again. Hey, Santos. Be a great big brother. Let's feed that baby. Yeah. Is that like kind of like a yearbooky type thing, Becky? Oh, she can go eat. I almost forgot that poor Isabella was just starving to death. Alright. Oh, I was gonna call over our new crush, but then I realized it's 3 o'clock in the morning, so I doubt he would show up. Also, we need to get all these kids into bed. I just realized it's 3 o'clock in the morning and they all have school tomorrow. So, alright. Aaron, no. Check your needs. Aaron, go to sleep. Santos, go to sleep. Isabella, go to sleep. And Connor, stop doing all that and go to sleep. Yeah, I do watch some reaction channels, mostly around a very problematic YouTuber that I'm not going to give any concentration to, but she's sort of my guilty pleasure of just watching people react to her. But, I'm very picky about reaction channels, and I mostly watch ones who entertain me, and it doesn't even matter. Oh, that's cool. Now, are they doing, is it going to be like a, almost like a time capsule type thing? You know, where they put all their memories about their senior year, and then they'll open them in, say, 20 years and look back on it? I don't think I've ever actually heard of a memory box, so... Up, the baby, toddler baby is up, and he is starving. Let's open that up and get him some food. Tell him to grab a serving of that, and let's also take this out and throw it away. There we go. It does sound like a fun thing to do for senior year, Becky. Alright, she can also evolve this tree. Oh, who? If you watch, I don't know if it's even anyone. When I was really trying to lose weight, which I need to do again, I started watching different like fitness channels and stuff, and a bunch of them were reacting to people doing mukbangs, which honestly I think is gross. I don't like eating on camera at all. I try my best to avoid it. And they were reacting to a mukbanger named Amberlyn Reed and another one whose name was, her channel name is Foodie Beauty. And the Foodie Beauty person has, I don't even think you could call her a mukbanger anymore. Now she is just messy drama. And I've never actually watched either of those two's channels directly, but I found some people that I really like their personality and stuff, in the reaction channels that grew up around those two YouTubers. Also, Lilith, you know what you need to do? You need to make us some more money. So, do a playful painting. Yeah, mukbang is... I don't understand it. I mean, it's fine. I just don't get it. Like, I get the idea that it actually sprang from, like, the whole idea of just eating with the camera because you're lonely. Oh, okay. You are in the Amberverse? Like I said, I have never actually watched Amber or Foodie Beauty's channel directly. Neither one of them are people I think I would enjoy watching. But the reaction channels that grew up around them, I really like some of the people. Like, some of the reactors I just think are honestly kind of wonderful to watch and pay attention to. Like, there's one reactor that I started watching because he kind of looks a little bit like my oldest son. Except my oldest son has hair longer than mine, but just in the face, he kind of looks like my youngest son. So I started watching him, and he's from Australia, and he is absolutely delightful to watch. He is so much fun. And most of the time, he doesn't even, like, he'll have that Foodie Beauty person going in the background, and supposedly he's reacting to her. But in reality, he's just talking to his chat because he live streams, and just being absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, Zachary Michael is pretty fun to watch. I like him. And then some of my probably absolute most delightful YouTubers ever, like I love them so much, is Smokey Steve and Mark. They react to Foodie Beauty, but they only react to her once a week. They don't even use her content. All they do is just do a, they'll do a quick recap on it. And that's how I found their channel. But Steve and Mark are absolutely wonderful, and they do a lot of other content. Like I said, they only do Foodie Beauty once a week. And they probably have the most fun live streams ever. They live stream once a week. and it's just really chill. Mark on Mondays does a Mondays with Mark where they do cooking stuff. I don't know. They're wonderful, and they've actually had me on their channel twice now, I think, as the newscaster, where Mark will just send me a little script and I just read it and then send him the footage, and it was a lot of fun. And I feel like I'm just completely babbling, so I hope that any of that made sense. But yeah. And then there's Milk Tea Reacts. She is a absolutely lovely British woman. And she reacts, I think, mostly to Foodie Beauty, but sometimes to Amber. And she also talks about her job as a school teacher. So, you know, I can't remember what I said. I was babbling about the Foodie Beauty and Amberlyn Reed universe and the reaction channels that grew up around them. Also, let's all analyze this painting that Lilith did for a minute here. And I wonder if maybe she was hungry. Actually, she is hungry. I'm like, looking at this painting that Lilith did, I feel like that was a I am hungry painting. Oh, I used to watch her all the time. Yeah, I've seen her anti-MLM stuff. And I don't know, I mean, I'm not into MLMs, but it just isn't, I guess, interesting enough for me to watch her all the time. I'll go back and watch her every now and then. But it's definitely not an all the time thing. What are you so angry about? Alright, have a wonderful night, Ari, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you so much for coming. And sleep well. Becky, check out Steve and Mark. I think you'll absolutely love them. Like, they're such a cute couple, and they're actually getting married this month, so they have a lot of wedding content that's coming up. Good night or good day. Have a great one, Ari. But yeah, they're getting married, I think, the 22nd of this month. So they have a lot of like wedding content going, and I don't know, they're just wonderful. And you know, the thing is, like, they've both been through addiction, and they seem to be out the other side of it. So sometimes they'll talk about stuff like that, like addiction and recovery. In fact, they both now work in mental health and addiction services. They're so good. I don't know. Like, they're just... I think Steve and Mark are two of my absolute favorites as far as YouTube goes, because they're just so incredibly sweet. Oh, and the baby's crying. Lilith, the baby's crying. Super efficient baby care, that baby. They're just, and they're so cute. Like, watching the two of them together, they're like couples goals, because they're just, they go together really well. I don't know, they're wonderful. And I think of everything, like, of every channel that I watch, they are probably the highest on my you should watch them type people. I don't know, they're great. Alright. I kind of forgot about this baby, so let's check his skills really quick. He needs to go to the bathroom. Well, you know what? get potty help from Aaron. No, I'm not fond of mean reactors. If somebody seems really harsh to me, I usually will stop watching them. So, I don't know. I think the only real... I used to watch Jasmine the sequel. She was really good. And then other than that on YouTube, I watch a lot of documentaries. Like, if you ever want to fall down a total rabbit hole, Becky, just go to any of Simon Whistler's channels. He's got this wonderful voice, really, really mellow, high production quality. Oh, it's Smokey, Steve, and Mark. And it's all one word. I think if you look, my subscriptions are public. So if you go somewhere on my page, it should show everybody that I'm subscribed to. And they should be up in the top somewhere. Since I watch them quite a lot, they will probably be up near the top of my people that I'm subscribed to. Awesome. Jacob has mastered potty training, which means it's a birthday. Also, who's at the door? Mortimer. You know what? Where is Santos? I don't know. Santos, why don't you invite Mortimer in? I am totally not paying any attention to what my Sims are doing. I got so distracted by babbling. Alright, we can put away some of this stuff.
Huh? Want a veg?
I feel like this baby should have aged up already. Speaking of aging up, Santos, why don't you clean out the spoiled food? And do we still have a cake in here? That is a good question. No. Lilith needs to get up and make a cake for this baby. Because he can become a child. Which will be fantastic. But yeah, their name is Smokey, Steve, and Mark. Lilith, I know that you are about to pop out a baby. But... oh, you would love... see, Simon Whistler is a YouTuber who has like 14 channels. Like, and that's not even an exaggeration. Simon Whistler probably has about 14, maybe 15 channels on YouTube. And he does documentaries, true crime. He's got one called Into the Shadows where he kind of like looks into urban myths and legends and usually debunks them. Like, and he has this very soothing, very upper class sounding British voice. So it's a good channel. Well, all of his channels are good. He's got top 10s, geographics, biographics. It used to be Business Blaze, but now it's called Brain Blaze, where he's just kind of a little bit looser. And then he's got the Casual Criminalist, Into the Shadows. Okay, so that's like 7 right there. Man has way too many channels. But they're all really good, so... Alright, let's add some birthday candles, because we are about to age up our toddler. Everybody cheer. We are aging up a baby. Aging up a baby. I repeat, aging up a baby. Sorry, Brent. We'll let you in at some point. Or maybe Aaron, who is very, very angry, can invite in Brent. In the meantime, Lilith is aging up our toddler. Yay! Happy birthday, Jacob!
Get this far.
Let's see what he looks like. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and he has aged up. I don't think I've heard of Mr. Ballin. Is that his channel name, or... I'm just going to do this, and it stopped near motor, so he is going to be an active kid. Like, that is not one I recognize the name of. Hopefully we will be using this cake again in a couple of days. Oh, nice. Is the channel name Mr. Ballin, or is something else his name? Also, Lilith, you know what? It is about time for you to invite or send a flirty text to Marcus Flex. Also, my face is starting to hurt. It's probably, if we can pop out this baby and get the next one in the oven, then hopefully it would be a good thing. Also, is she at 3rd trimester yet? Yes, she is in the 3rd. I don't think I've seen that, but now I'm going to have to look for it. Alright, you know what? Let's do a little super efficient baby care so she can get a nap before this baby comes. This house is chaotic. You know that? Like, this... let's start a club meeting and hope that some of these daddies will do some fixing, because I just realized that I sent her to bed and these guys are breaking all of the plumbing. So, there we go. You know, I have never actually listened to a podcast. I know that Simon Whistler, the guy with all the channels, he has a podcast channel, because I know he does, I think Into the Shadows and Casual Criminalist are both up on different podcasts too. But I don't actually have any of the podcast thingies. Wow, that sounded good. I'm doing good on the speaking thing today. But yeah, I don't actually have any podcast apps, so I can't exactly listen to in podcast mode. Oh, neat. Oh, come on, daddies. Actually, thank you. I was like, somebody actually needs to fix that sink. Also, the fact that the painkillers are wearing off is very sad and kind of depressing. Probably means, like I said, as soon as we pop this kid out, we are definitely probably going to wrap it up for the night. Because my face hurts, which is no fun at all. If you guys could actually get this sink fixed, thank you. Awesome. Why are you so angry? Losing control. Well, you do you there, Aaron. As long as you age up by tomorrow. Hey, Isabella was the one that fixed the sink. Well, you know what, Daddy's Club? Y'all suck. Alright. End that gathering. Yeah, I've never actually had Spotify. I am still I still have all my music on my old phone. I have like I think 700 songs on that phone. And so that is where I get all my music from. Which is fun, but at the same time, it's getting harder and harder to get music onto my phone. So, oh my god, the refrigerator's broken now. Alright, repair the refrigerator. Really? I was gonna discipline... Okay, I don't know if anybody else was paying attention, but Connor just made a mess and now he's cleaning it up. I think he is making a mess just to clean up the mess. I think our kids are a little bit out of control. Alright. Aaron is very, very hungry. Can you maybe resume making mac and cheese? Maybe? Well, your mother is fixing the refrigerator. Nice. We have the refrigerator fixed. Alright, Lilith. Before it gets too late, why don't we invite over... Oh, he must be around here somewhere. Let's see if we can find him. Where is he at? Oh, he is way over there. Well... maybe once she eats, she could just head out and go brighten his day. Oh my gosh, he is so far away. I always hear about Spotify and people talking about how good it is. It's, yeah, with 700 hours worth of or 700 songs on my phone, I haven't gotten into the whole Spotify idea. I probably should, but I haven't, so... Alright, you... why don't you make some garden salad? That's awesome. You know, I think the funniest was when my youngest, like, he did what he thought was graffiti on a wall, but he signed it. It's like, you can't think that you're sneaky and doing graffiti and sign your name to it. That just doesn't work. Also, Lilith, have you made it over to Marcus? Awesome, you have. Let's do a little flirting. Maybe express a little admiration. Invite him to feel the baby. Ask him if he would like to be the father of the next baby.
Zappelnorf.
Flatter him a little bit. Give him a heartfelt compliment. Lay things on really thick here. Maybe give him a hug? Oh, she's also starving to death. Do we have anything she can eat? Eat a carrot. Let's see if maybe we can do a little bit of flirting. Get a little romance going here. Maybe get an oh, why are you leaving, Marcus? Don't leave me. Fine. You know, we did all that work, and he just up and left. Where is our house? There it is. Alright. That's fine. You know what? Our son made a salad. Is it any good? It is. Why don't you go eat that salad? How's the baby doing? Alright. Aaron, did you do your extra credit, my dear? That is what you are doing right now? Nice. Good job. Let's check these needs. Alright, Aaron, why don't you go ahead and take a shower and then go to sleep. Oh, that's right. We aged our toddler into a child and we have not even actually looked to see what he looks like. I feel so bad. We will worry about all of this here soon. I think... Let's see. Aaron is taking a shower and going to bed. Santos wants to troll the forums. No, Santos, why don't you take a shower and, we need one more bed. Or, you know what? I did not anticipate having this many. That's... I think we can maybe put another bed in the middle there. Maybe. Maybe not. Well, you know what? We'll toss him in there with the toddlers. I feel bad, but he can sleep with the toddlers for now. Because I think at least one or two of these teenagers should be moving out tomorrow. Which is fantastic. Alright, Lilith is... God, she's exhausted again. You know what? Sell that to a collector. She has just got issues right now. And she just flushed money down the toilet, but we're not going to yell at her. It's fine. I think when she comes back in, we are going to age this baby up because I think the baby is ready to be aged up. Also, we need that crib. So let's go ahead and do a super efficient baby care so that our brand new about to be toddler will have full needs when they toddlerify themselves.
You must start.
She's like, rock the baby, throw the baby in the air, do all that. Alright, let's age this baby up. Here we go. Malcolm has sent Mabel a gift. Alexandra, all these people have sent Mabel a gift. Huzzah! And Mabel is baby 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we're gonna hit this 6 times. Mabel is gonna be clingy. Alright, that's fine. Mabel, who's your daddy? Why is Mabel hungry? I swear to God, we just fed her. Mabel, Mabel is Jeffrey's father. Okay. Or Jeffrey is Mabel's father. That works. That could explain why she's a blonde. Awesome. Let's get Mabel some food. Mabel? Mabel. Go ahead and grab a serving, little one. And then we're gonna... You know what, we're just gonna leave this for right now. We're gonna let her do this. We're gonna focus on Create a Sim. I think what set me behind was redoing the house, but I don't regret redoing the house. But I really do want Lilith to have this baby. But you know what? I hate to do this, but I think we're actually going to end this stream without having our baby. Mostly because my face is throbbing and it's getting harder and harder to actually concentrate on this, so I kind of want to go take some painkillers and maybe curl up and go to bed. So I think I'm going to end this here. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next week when we try to level some more in World of Warcraft. But until then, I am going to take my very sore face and go take my Tylenol and Motrin mix and probably curl up and try to sleep. So thank you so much. We're just going to save it here. We're going to go ahead and save. And then we'll save again when we exit, just to make sure that we get everything perfect. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me again. As always, thank you, Becky, so much for being here. Thank you to anybody who is watching silently. And I will see you probably next week for a little bit of World of Warcraft. I also might do a drawing stream at some point midweek. I will put it up on the community tab if I decide to. It'll probably be 8 p.m. again. But other than that, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.